Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another All Things Jurassic video. I've missed you, and tonight I've been wanting to do one of these videos for so long now. Most of my videos are summaries, gaming videos, theory videos, or just me rambling, but never have I ever had a video where I go over a chapter in Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park novel. And while I can't go over the entire chapter because of copyright reasons, I can make it trim a bit. So without waiting any longer, let's go over a doctor named Roberta Carter and her desperate attempt to save a young boy who had a devastating encounter with a raptor. The tropical rain fell in drenching sheets, hammering the corrugated roof of the clinic, roaring down the gutters, splashing on the ground in torrents. Roberta Bobby Carter sighed and stared out the window. From the clinic, she could hardly see the beach or the ocean beyond, lost in low fog. This wasn't what she had expected when she came to the fishing village of Bahia Anasco on the west coast of Costa Rica to spend 2 months as a visiting physician. After 2 grueling years of residency in emergency medicine at Michael Reese in Chicago, Bobby Carter had expected sun and relaxation. She had been in Bahia Anasco now for 3 weeks and had rained every day. Everything else was fine. She liked the isolation of Bahia Anasco and the friendliness of the people. Costa Rica had one of the 20 best medical systems in the world, and even here the clinic was well maintained and amply supplied. Her paramedic, Manuel Aragon, was intelligent and well trained. Bobby was able to practice medicine equal to what she had in Chicago. But the rain, the constant, unending rain. The cross-examining room, Manuel cocked his head. "Listen," he said. "Believe me, I hear it," Bobby replied. "No, listen." Then she caught it. Another sound within the rain, a deeper rumble that grew until it was clear. The rhythmic thumping of a helicopter. They can't be flying in weather like this, she thought. But the sound grew, and then the helicopter burst low through the fog, circled and came back. She watched it swing over the water near the fishing boats, then drift toward the rickety dock and the beach. It was looking for a place to land. It was a big-bellied Sikorsky with a blue stripe on the side marked Engine Construction. The company was building a resort on one of the offshore islands, said to be spectacular and well complicated. Many locals were employed in the project, ongoing for more than 2 years. Bobby could imagine it. One of those huge American resorts with pools and tennis courts, where tourists played and drank without even ever seeing real life in the country. She wondered what was so urgent that they fly in the storm. Through the windshield, she saw the pilot exhale in relief as the helicopter settled onto the wet sand. Uniformed men jumped out, shouting in Spanish. Manuel nudged her. "They're calling for a doctor." 2 black crewmen carried a limp body toward her, while a white man barked orders. He wore a yellow slicker, red hair spilling beneath his Mets cap. "Is there a doctor here?" he called. "I'm Dr. Carter," she said, running forward. Rain pounded her head and shoulders. The red-haired man frowned at her cut-off jeans and tank top, though the stethoscope at her shoulder, its bell rusted from the salt air, made her roll clear. "Ed Regis, we've got a very sick man here, doctor." "Then you'd better take him to San Jose," she said. It was only 20 minutes away by air. "We would, but we can't get over the mountains in this weather. You have to treat him here." Bobby trotted alongside as they carried the injured boy to the clinic. He couldn't have been older than 18. Pulling away the blood-soaked shirt, she saw a huge rip across his shoulder and another on the thigh. What happened to him? "Construction accident," Ed shouted. "One of the backhoes ran him over." The boy was pale, shivering and unconscious. Inside, Manuel held the clinic door as the men brought him to the central table. Manuel started an IV and Bobby swung the light overhead. It didn't look good. The shoulder wound ran down his torso, flesh shredded, bones exposed. A second slash cut deep through the thigh, close to the femoral artery. Her first impression, the leg had been ripped open. "Tell me again about this injury," she said. "I didn't see it," Ed answered quickly. "They said the backhoe dragged him." "Because it almost looks like if he was mauled," Bobby said, probing the wound. She remembered past cases clearly. 2 maulings, one by a Rottweiler and one by a Bengal tiger. Both looked like this. "Mauled?" Ed forced a laugh. No, a backhoe, believe me." He licked his lips, edgy out of place. He didn't look like a foreman, more like an executive. Manuel asked, "Do you want lavage?" "Yes, after you block him." She probed deeper. If an earth mover had dragged him, dirt would have been forced deep into the wounds, but there was no dirt, only a slimy foam with a rotten stench she had never smelled before. How long ago did this happen? An hour. Something wasn't right. There was no crush component, no soil contamination, nothing mechanical. Instead, the skin was shredded. It really did look like a maul. Yet most of the body was unmarked, unusual for an animal attack. She checked the head, arms, and then the hands. Short slashes cut both palms, bruises marked the wrists and forearms. In Chicago, she had seen the pattern many times. There were defense wounds. All right, she said. Wait outside. Why? Edith said, alarmed. Do you want me to help him or not? She pushed him out and closed the door. Manuel hesitated. I continued to watch. Yes, she reached for a little Olympus camera, snapping shots at the injuries. The wounds looked like bites. The boy groaned, lips moving. Raptor, he whispered. Close a raptor. Manuel froze in horror. What does that mean? Bobby asked. No español, Manuel said quickly. It sounds like it. No, doctor. That smell. He crossed himself. Bobby rubbed the slimy foam between her fingers. It felt like saliva. Raptor, the boy whispered again. Manuel panicked. It bit him. What bit him? Raptor. Hoopia. Bobby frowned. She heard of Hoopia in the village, ghosts that stole children, said to live on the offshore islands. Manuel was backing away, murmuring across himself. Suddenly the boy sat bolt upright, eyes wide for convulsing violently. He vomited blood, shuddered off the table, and collapsed on the floor. Bobby tried to help, and Manuel grabbed her back. No, the Hoopia crossed over. Manuel, for God's sake. No, you do not understand. It didn't matter. The boy was dead. Men rushed in to carry the body out and loaded it into the helicopter. Ed muttered, I'm sure you did all you could, before they lifted away into the storm, taking her camera with them. Later in her room, Bobby searched her Spanish dictionary. Raptor, ravisher, abductor. The meaning echoed Hoopia, but when she checked her English dictionary, she found another definition. Raptor, bird of prey. And there you have it, guys. This opening was way more different than it was in Jurassic Park. Comparing the scene, that confirms that dinosaurs are in fact still alive and roaming the mainland to Robert Muldoon and the workers moving of Velociraptor into the pen. Two complete different openings that give off different vibes. In the book, you get an uneasy feeling like you're creeped out. In the movie, you get a suspenseful and terrified feeling that shows how dangerous the dinosaurs can truly be. I can't wait to cover more Michael Crichton stuff on the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night, guys.